Te presentamos una nueva locura de Telepizza, porque hay que estar loco para ofrecerte una pizza mediana por solo 4,95. Aprovechate de los martes locos. Telepizza. El secreto está en la masa.
No, because the most important people are the players who are fit. They're the most important players. And we all have to give confidence to them, and we all have to give them belief. Of course, Carlos Vela is a massively important player, but I hope you're not going to talk about it all the time, because we have to move on. Carlos Vela will be back, hopefully, very quickly, but maybe 6 weeks. Then you can start talking about Carlos Vela again. We've played some games already without Carlos Vela through injury. So it's normal that players get injured during the season. Injuries are very much part of football. It can happen at any time. So we've got a lot of faith in the players we have. It will also give them opportunities to show what they can do. And I don't believe that Real Sociedad is a one-man team. I don't believe that at all. Mm-hmm. You can lose players at any time. You can lose any of your players through injury, and it can always be, you're always saying, how are we going to play? What are we going to do? But that's football. You have to find other solutions. You want players to step up. Some players will get opportunities. Some young players will get opportunities. Some players in the squad will get opportunities to show what they can do. But we've had other injuries to other players, and we don't talk quite so much about it. But we understand the importance of Carlos Vela, but it's only one player. Well, I say that gives players a great opportunity to show what they can do. The players will get a chance to show that they are a good team. Of course, Carlos Vela is very important, influential player, but we haven't got him because of injury. So we got on with it. We can only be interested in the players who are fit. And so should the media, should be interested in the players who are fit, not the players who are injured. Because we can't do anything with them just now until they're fit. So it's important to concentrate on the players who can do a job for the team and who can help us get results. Players who are fit, they're the most important players. And we all have to give confidence to them, and we all have to give them belief. Of course, Carlos Vela is a massively important player, but I hope you're not going to talk about it all the time, because we have to move on. Carlos Vela will be back, hopefully, very quickly, but maybe 6 weeks. Then you can start talking about Carlos Vela again. Well, we might need to change in some games how we play. We might need to vary, but that would be the same with Carlos Vela. There'll be some games we change, maybe the formation a little, or the way we play. But that would be normal for any game, not just because Carlos Vela's missing. Yes, I agree. It is important we win at home. So we have to try and get some momentum going. We had a good result against Eibar, where we played well and deserved the victory. I thought there was some good things in the Bernabeu last week. Even though we lost the game, I thought there was some good things. And we'll try and build on it, and we'll try and take it into the game tomorrow. We'll go in with some confidence, some self-belief, and hopefully we can show it tomorrow evening. No, the most important thing is the team. The team is always more important than any one individual at any football club. Not just La Real. Always a team. And always, you need individuals who are special. And Carlos Vela is a very special player. Special talent. But the team will always be bigger. Well, you're correct. Celta started the season very well. Had a great start and maybe just dropped away a little bit. So we're not quite sure, but I've watched Celta on the tapes. The scouts have given me the reports on Celta. They defend with man-to-man all over, defensively in midfield. So it's something not normal. slightly different tactics than you would see in most games. So it's something we need to be aware of. We know how we think they will come and play, but you never know. Teams can change. So hopefully we'll be ready for whatever the tactics are they use. I think the players have got better in my short time. I think they have improved, but the results are not as good as I want. I want better results, and I'll be looking to do better in the second half of the season. But you people have watched more games than me, so you should be able to answer the question, as much as me. But I think the players have showed signs of improvement in recent weeks. I think we've passed the ball much better in the last couple of games. Undoubtedly, we're not creating enough opportunities to score. We're not being creative enough. We're not taking enough chances when we get them in the box. But mainly, we've defended well in the 10 games we've defended. Been quite difficult to play against. But we need to get better going forward and attacking better. But I think the players have showed improvement. I'd like it to be more. I'd like to win more games, and that's what I'm aiming to do now. I'm aiming to win more games in the second half of the season. We're getting better. I can only make comparison from the team I took over 2 months ago. The team I took over 2 months ago to where they are now. They've got a little bit better. Maybe 1 year ago you saw a much better La Real team who were in the Champions League qualifying. But the team I took over 10 weeks ago had not great confidence, wasn't playing particularly well, and I think there has been a gradual improvement. We hope that improvement will continue. We're looking for it to get better all the time. And the players are working really well in training. Their effort, their commitment has been fantastic. It really has. So it's not through their attitude or determination's been very good. We now need the quality. We need the quality to show in the games that we can win the games. We need the players with the quality, the ability to have those special moments to show that. And we're working hard to make that happen. Yes, I think so. They're scraping some snow off the field just now. But look, we don't do much training the day before the game anyway, so it'll just be small training. But I think we'll be okay to go onto the pitch and do a little bit of training, yes. We've trained here because of the conditions at the training ground was underwater. And also we were expecting snow, and we thought it would be better to train here. So that was the reason for the training here. The other question was about, I watched the young players last week. Yeah, it was the conditions were terrible, so you couldn't judge the young players on that game because of the conditions. But they have to show what they can do. We have to, if they show up well in the B team, then we'll promote them towards the first team. But they also have to get in front of the players who are already there just now. There's players waiting to get opportunities to play. And we'll try and give everybody that chance between now and the end of the season to show what they can do. Well, we would have liked to add players to the squad, but in every conversation I said there was no guarantee. January is a difficult month to do business. There was actually very few transfers in Europe in January, maybe less than ever before. And always the deals were done last minute in January. But we worked very hard to make sure that we tried to get some players. Lauren, the president, tried, but in the end we just couldn't quite get them. And we'll now get ourselves ready for the summer. We'll start preparing now for what we have to do in the summer months. But first of all, we've got a lot of games to play. This will give people opportunities, also young players a chance. And everybody will get the opportunity to see the players play. And we can all make our own judgments after we've seen it. So there'll be opportunity for the players to show what they can do. And I'm looking forward to them playing well and showing exactly how well they can play. Well, I think we were looking at a great quality of player in the players with Joachim and Lauren. We all had our ideas exactly on the level of player we wanted. And we came very close to getting one or two players here. We didn't. But only the injuries which we sustained after the window had closed made us have to look maybe quickly at some other solutions. But the best solution was to play our young players from the Sanse and to use the players in the squad. So everybody now will get that chance to show what they can do. Well, we've only just been interested, after we had the injuries on Saturday, we had to consider what could we do. Was there anything we could do? Nene was one of the options which was available, who was out of contract. That was it. But prior to that, it hadn't been of an interest to us. It was only after the injuries and the closing of the transfer window on Friday made it a consideration.